In a world where time is relentless, where days blur into months and years pass before we're ready, the idea of moving freely through time is a concept that has fascinated many. But what if the ability to experience time differently, to truly connect with past and future realities, has been inside us all along? Some believe this is the hidden power of the pineal gland, a tiny organ buried deep within the brain, often called the seat of the soul. The secret of the pineal gland is that it is more than just a part of your biology. It's a gateway to consciousness, an ancient tool that sages, monks, and even philosophers have revered for centuries. Mystics and spiritual practitioners from many traditions describe the pineal gland as our third eye. More on that later. This gland, which produces melatonin to regulate our sleep cycles, has been associated with spiritual awakening, enhanced intuition, and experiences beyond the limits of our physical world. But there's more. Some say it holds the key to transcending time itself, and it is in activating this third eye that we can begin to unlock what many believe to be a doorway into other realms, past lives, and hidden futures. In ancient Egypt, the pineal gland was represented by the Eye of Horus, symbolizing protection, health, and wisdom. The Egyptians believed that connecting with this sacred eye could open up a world of higher perception, granting access to realms unseen by the physical eyes. The pineal gland then becomes not just a concept but an actual functioning third eye, guiding us beyond the immediate world and into a space where time is more flexible, where moments connect rather than unfold in a straight line. Many believe that in states of meditation or heightened awareness, the pineal gland can allow us glimpses into different eras or realities. In these moments, people have reported experiencing vivid memories of lives they've never lived in this lifetime or feeling connected to events that happened long before their current birth. This isn't just a wild imagining. It's the possibility that our minds, through the pineal gland, are capable of traveling in time, tapping into different parts of reality that exist alongside our present life. The idea of the pineal gland as a portal is woven through many ancient texts and philosophies. In Hinduism, the concept of the third eye is known as the Ajna chakra, a center of energy that represents spiritual insight and heightened perception. Through practices like meditation and focused breathing, spiritual seekers activate this energy point, which in turn is believed to open their awareness to states of consciousness that transcend time and space. Buddhists too speak of enlightenment as a state where time becomes immaterial, where one can access the wisdom of all existence. In these traditions, the connection to the pineal gland is implicit, a natural part of tapping into what's beyond. Science has even taken note of the pineal gland's mysterious properties. Its structure is unique, containing photoreceptive cells similar to those found in the retina of our eyes, and it's sensitive to light. Some researchers speculate that this connection to light could link the pineal gland to the brain's perception of time. In other words, the pineal gland might act as an internal clock, allowing us to sense time differently when it's activated or stimulated. When we practice meditation, engage in deep relaxation, or explore altered states of consciousness, we may be engaging this clock, creating an experience where time feels more fluid, where past, present, and future seem to mingle. Imagine that in these quiet states, when your thoughts grow still and you're fully immersed in the moment, you're tuning your inner frequency to something beyond ordinary life. You're connecting with an expanded perception that holds echoes of the past and whispers of the future. As you explore this state more, the veil separating you from other points in time becomes thinner, and you may feel a deep sense of familiarity with scenes and people from elsewhere. Some even report having conversations, glimpsing places, or feeling emotions that don't match up with their current life yet feel entirely real. In the quiet hours, as you practice this awareness, you start to recognize that perhaps your pineal gland is more than a biological relic. It is a bridge, a timeless compass guiding you not just within yourself but across the spans of time and experience. This is not just the realm of mystics or ancient sages. It's a possibility available to each of us, a hidden knowledge waiting to be uncovered. The doorway to other realities. Descartes, a philosopher from the 1600s, believed this small gland was our connection to the soul. He described it as the place where the physical and the spiritual worlds meet, calling it the seat of the soul. Descartes theorized that this tiny part of the brain held the power to connect us to deeper truths, suggesting that the pineal gland could take us beyond our limited view of reality and into something far greater. But why exactly would this small gland allow us to connect with something as supernatural as other realities? Part of the reason lies in its unique nature. The pineal gland is photoreceptive. It senses light even though it's deep within our brain. This sensitivity hints that it is tuned into much more than our physical surroundings. Since ancient times, people have understood that light has symbolic connections to wisdom, truth, and even alternate dimensions of understanding. With its connection to light, it seems almost like a hidden organ of perception, one that sees beyond what our two physical eyes could show us. Some traditions describe the pineal gland as a portal that can access different layers of existence. Imagine layers of reality stacked one on top of the other, with each layer representing a slightly different version of the present moment or reality. Many spiritual seekers believe that by awakening the pineal gland, we can start to access these layers. It's as if our minds expand into a wider range of experiences, giving us glimpses into realities that are usually hidden from our everyday awareness. In Hindu and Buddhist traditions, the pineal gland is often linked with the Ajna chakra, a symbol of wisdom and spiritual sight. When people practice meditation or seek deeper spiritual awareness, they are sometimes able to reach a place where time feels less linear and the boundaries between past, present, and future blur. These traditions teach that when we open the third eye, we become more aware of our true nature and the world's hidden layers. This opening isn't about physically seeing more. It's about perceiving a greater reality that includes other timelines, past lives, and even other versions of ourselves. But what's truly intriguing is how even modern research has started to support this ancient view. The spirit molecule. Scientists have found that the pineal gland produces substances that are linked with vivid mental experiences. For example, it's thought that DMT, sometimes called the spirit molecule, is produced by the pineal gland. The spirit molecule, or dimethyltryptamine, is often associated with experiences of expanded consciousness, mystical visions, and encounters with realities that feel more vivid and tangible than dreams. When produced naturally, as some scientists theorize it is by the pineal gland, DMT may play a subtle yet profound role in our everyday perceptions, influencing not just our dreams but also our understanding of self and our connection to the universe. Ancient wisdom has always emphasized our potential to access deeper layers of consciousness, and modern research is starting to suggest that some believe DMT plays a role in this process. Through meditation, breathwork, and other consciousness-expanding practices, it's believed that we might stimulate the release of DMT naturally, giving us brief access to heightened awareness or altered states without any external substances. Practices like mindfulness meditation, rhythmic breathing, and visualization have been shown to help shift our mental state in ways that might naturally activate the pineal gland. This activation can lead to moments of clarity, peace, and heightened intuition, experiences that can often feel like glimpses into a reality beyond the everyday. Modern psychology has begun exploring how altered states of consciousness, whether induced through meditation or substances like DMT, may offer insights into mental well-being and personal growth. Studies show that people who experience mystical states often report positive changes in their worldview and a deeper sense of meaning and purpose in life. This is because DMT experiences often lead to encounters that feel deeply personal, as if one is meeting an expanded or wiser part of themselves or even benevolent beings. These encounters sometimes result in insights about life purpose and the nature of reality. People report a clearer perspective on life's challenges and a renewed sense of courage to make meaningful changes. This resonates strongly with the concept of DMT as a spirit molecule, a biochemical bridge between our personal experiences and a greater collective consciousness. It suggests that perhaps the insights gained are not hallucinations but a realignment with truths that lie just beyond normal perception. The experience of unity with the universe, feeling interconnected with all life, or perceiving hidden patterns often brings a lasting sense of peace, helping individuals release old anxieties or beliefs that limit their growth. To leverage this connection with the spirit molecule, one can practice intentional mindfulness, setting aside time daily for deep breathing, visualization, or meditation. By focusing on the pineal gland's location around the center of the forehead, you create a focal point for your awareness. Over time, these practices can support the subtle activation of the pineal gland and may allow natural DMT to bring insights and experiences that feel transcendent and deeply connected to your purpose. Many psychological studies suggest that such practices help develop greater emotional resilience, increased mindfulness, and a more balanced perspective on life's challenges. This means that while we may not yet fully understand DMT's role, we can begin to benefit from its effects by exploring how meditation, breathing, and intentional focus on our inner world might bring us into closer alignment with a higher perspective. These benefits allow us to not only navigate life more peacefully, but also to feel in tune with a larger sense of purpose and harmony. Travel in time with your pineal gland. In these journeys, you may feel yourself lifting out of the regular flow of time, stepping into a space where you sense a deeper, timeless truth. This is the experience of connecting with other realities, a place where who you are is not limited by time and where other versions of you might exist in parallel or within past lives. The pineal gland, then, isn't just an organ. It's a tool for exploring consciousness itself. Descartes understood that this small part of the brain held far more potential than most people realize. To him, and to many spiritual seekers after him, the pineal gland was a connection point between our finite selves and the infinite, between the physical world and the countless unseen realms. When we awaken the pineal gland, we unlock not just a gateway to other realities, but a means of deepening our understanding of the very nature of life, consciousness, and our place in this vast universe. In this sense, time travel through the pineal gland doesn't involve physically moving through history, but rather unlocking the timeless nature of the soul, allowing us to access past incarnations and, in a way, relive them. This form of time travel, through meditation and intentional focus on the pineal gland, lets us glimpse chapters of our existence that transcend our current life and era. It is thought that by activating the third eye, we can tap into a continuum of experiences, seeing ourselves not just as the person we are today, but as part of a larger narrative that stretches across time. Our past lives, in this view, are part of an unbroken stream of consciousness. This allows us, through focused practice, to travel back mentally and experience the essence of past selves as if they are happening now. To begin this time-traveling journey, find a quiet, comfortable space and settle into meditation. By concentrating on the area between your eyebrows and visualizing a point of light, you can draw energy toward the pineal gland. Imagine this light expanding, creating a gateway that bridges your current self with versions of yourself from previous lifetimes. As you sit with this visualization, let go of any expectations and remain open to subtle impressions, symbols, or memories. You may start to see vivid imagery, landscapes, clothing, or other clues that feel both foreign and familiar. These impressions may initially seem faint, but as you continue this practice, you might notice that certain sensations or images recur. This repetition is significant. It suggests fragments of memories from another life. Perhaps you see flashes of a different time period, encounter emotions tied to past experiences, or even feel connected to places and people you've never met in this lifetime. Many believe these are memories coming to life, offering a perspective of your soul's journey across various incarnations. For instance, if your pineal gland meditation reveals a life where you were an artist in the Renaissance, you may feel a deep pull toward art in your present life. Accessing these memories of past lives is like bridging time, connecting directly to experiences that have shaped your soul over many lifetimes. These encounters, though experienced internally, feel just as real as our memories from this life, allowing us to time travel and understand our choices, skills, and even relationships as part of a larger timeless story. Once again, we turn to modern psychology for answers. Researchers like Dr. Ian Stevenson have studied individuals who spontaneously recall memories of past lives, whether through dreams, meditation, or hypnotic regression. This research suggests that memory isn't confined to the life we currently know. Those who delve deeply into pineal gland practices often describe an experience of stepping into a timeless state of mind, where they can view experiences from across various lifetimes, gathering wisdom from each. When we meditate on the pineal gland, we may be activating the brain's ability to perceive this continuity, connecting directly to the essence of who we've been in other lifetimes. Working with the pineal gland to access these past lives is more than just recalling fragments. It's about entering a timeless space where your soul's journey becomes visible. Here, time is no longer linear. It's more like a spiral where all moments are accessible. By connecting to the pineal gland, you create an opportunity to explore different chapters of your existence as if they are still happening. This allows you to draw from your past experiences, reconnecting with skills, insights, and even unfinished lessons that carry into your current life. Through regular meditation, you're not merely seeking memories. You're opening yourself to a state of being where past and present selves merge, and time is felt as one unified flow. This kind of time travel empowers you with a fuller understanding of who you are, granting access to the hidden chapters of your journey and reminding you of the expansive, timeless nature of your soul. More surprisingly, the pineal gland is believed to grant access not only to past experiences but also to glimpses of the future. Accessing the future through the pineal gland isn't about seeing fixed events. Instead, it involves tuning into possibilities, those subtle patterns or paths that have yet to manifest. Imagine your future as a network of potential outcomes, each influenced by your current choices and energy. When we engage in focused meditation with the pineal gland, it's like opening a window to these possibilities, letting us gain intuitive glimpses that guide our decisions today. Through this, we can shape our lives in alignment with the vision of who we might become. To explore this practice, begin by grounding yourself in a meditative state. Find a calm, quiet space, close your eyes, and concentrate on the area just above and between your eyebrows. Visualize this area as a radiant point of light growing brighter as you breathe deeply. Picture this light expanding until it feels like a lens opening, allowing you to see beyond the present. As you maintain this visualization, ask yourself gentle, open-ended questions about your future, such as, what path will bring me the greatest fulfillment? Or, what does my soul want to manifest? Remain open to any impressions, images, or feelings that arise, no matter how subtle. You may experience flashes of scenes, symbols, or people. While they might not always make immediate sense, they often carry messages from your future self. For instance, you might see an image of yourself in a specific place, engaged in an activity that feels meaningful. These aren't random. They're glimpses of possibilities your pineal gland is tapping into, like seeds that you can nurture and bring to life in your present reality. Philosophers and mystics, from Paracelsus to modern thinkers like Neville Goddard, have long suggested that our thoughts and intentions shape future outcomes. When we attune the pineal gland to our intentions, we amplify our ability to align with the desired future. Paracelsus viewed this as the power of the imagination to birth reality, suggesting that when we truly envision something within, we are engaging with it as a living, real possibility. Psychological studies on visualization support the power of focused imagination. Athletes, artists, and even CEOs use visualization techniques to increase performance and realize goals as they are mentally rehearsing future success. With pineal gland meditation, we can do something similar on a deeper level, connecting with images of our future that guide and inform our actions in the present. The pineal gland can serve as our compass, helping us to sense our future path and act in ways that support our highest potential. Through regular practice, this visualization process becomes more intuitive over time. You might notice that certain possibilities resonate with a sense of certainty or peace, hinting at futures that feel aligned with your soul's purpose. This can influence your everyday choices, helping you to navigate challenges with a deeper sense of direction and assurance. And when we know that success is inevitable, our thoughts and actions naturally begin to align with that future. We no longer question if we'll reach our destination. Instead, we focus on how we'll get there, eliminating doubts and fears that once stood in our way. By aligning with our future vision, we create a magnetic pull that attracts the opportunities, resources, and people needed to bring that vision to life. It's as if, by seeing ourselves at the finish line, we send a signal to the universe, drawing everything into place. What once seemed difficult or uncertain becomes clearer, and we're guided by an unshakable conviction. This is the true power of the pineal gland and its potential for time travel.